Hi everyone, this is Emmeline. Today I'm going to share with you the 3 traits that successful parents have that other parents do not. And stay till the end of the video. It's going to be a home activity that I really strongly encourage all parents to do with their children with regards to learning Chinese. Number 1. Whether your child is going to be successful in learning Chinese, it really depends on us parents. Yeah, us. And the first trait that parents have is taking action. I know we all talk about monkey see, monkey do. And thing is, if you do not take action in learning the language, then how is a child going to be convinced that learning Chinese is going to be good for him? If all the parents do is just to nag at the child to do Chinese, and yet he or she, the dad or mom do not have an interest in Chinese, then where is the relevance? Where is the modeling? So, successful parents take action. Okay, number 2, successful parents are committed. Yeah, I'm talking about this whole process of learning Chinese. The moment we decide to go down this road of learning with our children, we want to stay committed to be with them all the way. It is not just about learning the language, but lifelong learning together. It is a great opportunity for both parent and the child to be embarking on this totally new journey, not knowing the language, to really being competent in the language. Something that a parent and child can share and no one can take away. So trait number 2, successful parents stay committed. Trait number 3, successful parents are concerned about the process as much as the outcome. Now, how often do we complain or actually scold our children when they don't get the grade that we are expecting? Or when they keep failing Chinese, we actually take away the privileges? Well, sometimes it works, but most of the time we really have to visit the process of getting there. When our children come back with 听写, that with a bad grade, or come back with an assessment that's gone wrong, what's our initial reaction to it? Do we sit down with our children and go through the spelling list and maybe find out why is my child not being able to write a certain Chinese character? When we look at the assessment paper for Chinese, do we actually sit down and evaluate with our children why and where it is the weakest link? Do we come up with strategies and maybe activities with our children to help them actually understand the Chinese language? If we are not studying the process, we are not interested in how our child has failed, then I don't think we'll get there to the point where our child can succeed in learning the Chinese language. We have to help our children fix all these little problems, all the gaps that is not helping our children do well in the Chinese language. Then our children can experience success in learning the Chinese language. So, what are the 3 traits of successful parents? Yep, they take action, they are committed, and they're concerned about the process as much as the outcome. Now, so here's one activity they can be doing with your child. Remember I spoke about the Chinese spelling list, which is the 听写. Now, many children really hate it because you got to go through drill after drill after drill before you can score good grades with that. Now, I personally really prefer the active understanding of each character. So on the piece of paper that you have stuck on the wall, you're going to get involved with your child in choosing the 3 most hated words in the spelling list. Yeah, I'm talking about the hated words. Now, you can be with a child looking at the list, and you can even make your comments about how certain words are easy and how certain words are difficult. But important thing is to get your child to put the 3 Chinese words on the piece of paper. So on this piece of paper, you don't have to be perfect. You can be writing it and crossing it, writing it and crossing it, or maybe writing it and putting a frown on it. You can do whatever you want with the words. The important thing is this engagement, constant engagement with the most hated word. So even though you still do not like the words at the end of the journey, you would have interacted with the word like many times because it's on the piece of paper. And I know of this parent who did more than just writing it on the paper. She actually printed out the words, and she gotten the children to cut it and paste it on the wall to really scramble it and then reassemble it on the wall. Children love it. So at the end of the day, it does not matter if our children hate the word, but the important thing is for them to be constantly engaging with the most hated word and eventually becoming familiar with it. Have fun.